I'm Lori Ostel, and I work in the Instructional Technology Resource Center as an instructional technology consultant. And I've been leading up our charge to add Panopto to Moodle, and then in the future it will also be added to Canvas. So we're going to talk about what Panopto is, why we want to use it, and then just some basic overviews of how it's integrated into Moodle, and what some of the benefits are of using it. And then in the future, we'll have a more advanced webinar on some of the interactive features and some of the things that are more advanced that you can do with it. So we'll start out with what is Panopto. It is a platform that you can use to record, share, and stream videos directly from Moodle. It is fully ADA compliant, which is a huge positive, I think. It does automatic closed captioning, and they say that it's about 99% accurate. So that's exciting. And then if we do have students with accommodations, our captioning team has the ability to go in and edit those and make them even more perfect. So that's one of the huge benefits. We can easily be ADA compliant with our videos by using Panopto. It integrates right into Moodle as an LTI. As you're adding videos into Moodle via Panopto, those will automatically be available for you to add into Canvas. So you won't have to re-upload them again. They'll just be available via the LTI. It's a secure portal where you can publish your videos and easily share them in your courses. So it is a cloud-based application, but you have to have that direct link to get to them as a student. What it is not an alternative to Google Drive storage. It is primarily for academic videos that are institutionally created. So we wouldn't be like uploading YouTube videos and those types of things on there, but it's an alternative to putting your videos on Google Drive or YouTube and then linking them in your course from there. When we had the big Google Drive purge recently, we had a lot of faculty whose storage was maxed out, and we also had that situation in the ITRC, and a lot of people lost videos and links were broken and things because of that. And so this is going to help us avoid that in the future. We do have a limited amount of storage, but it's going to be a while before we ever have to deal with that. And then if that becomes an issue, we'll just increase our allotment. So you don't need to worry about that. For long-term storage, it will automatically archive things that have not been watched after a certain amount of time. And then a year after they're archived, then they'll be permanently deleted. So you also, don't have to worry about trying to purge out videos that you're not using. Panopto will take care of that for you, but you'll also be warned. So if something gets archived, as the owner of the video, it will warn you that it's being archived, and then a year later, it will warn you that it's about to be deleted. And it is HIPAA compliant. However, for videos with sensitive information, we recommend that you use Box so that those are more secure there, and only specific people are able to access those. So why are we recommending Panopto? There's some really good features. As I said, it is ADA compliant, and it does have the auto-generated closed captions, and has the timings and everything. It adds punctuation and checks for grammar. It also makes it easy to edit out filler words, like and things like that. So it gives us a really nice, clean transcript that can be downloaded, but also to play those captions as you're viewing the video. And one of the things I really like about it are the analytics. And so if you add it into your course via the LTI, it will track exactly who has accessed that video, how much of the video they've watched. And so unlike Google Drive or YouTube, you'll actually know if your students have watched your videos and watched the entire thing. And it also has a feature where you can have interactive videos. So just like we were using H5P for that, we were adding quizzes to videos. This enables you to stop a video, ask a question. They have to get it right before the video continues on. So there's also some features like that that are going to be nice to integrate. And it also provides a method for students to create videos from within an assignment or the discussion. So anywhere that the auto editor tool is in Moodle, they'll be able to access Panopto. There's just a little Panopto link within the item. And so if you say you're doing a discussion and you want your students to record a quick video introduction, they can just do that right in Panopto. And then their videos will also be closed captioned. So that's also a nice advantage. Students only have access to the videos through your course. They're not able to edit your videos or view any that aren't linked or anything like that. They're secure in that sense. So when you add it to an assignment, Panopto creates an assignment folder that is a subfolder of your course folder. And I'll show you what that looks like in a minute here. And so the students can only access that assignment folder and create those videos there. So I think that's going to be a really nice feature for people who are looking for ways to have their students upload videos. I mean, it could even be like a presentation video or something, rather than having to do it in Zoom or iMovie or something and then upload it. They can do it right there in Panopto. So these are kind of the steps to use Panopto, and I'll show you in Moodle here in a second here. But when you add Panopto into your course, it creates a course folder, and it'll have the name of your course and the semester and everything. And you'll access it that way. All right, so you'll just want to have your editing mode toggled on, which I have here. And then anywhere in the course that you want to add it is just like adding any other activity, like, quizzes or assignments or whatever. You can either click on this add an activity or resource button, or if you're in a week that already has content, you can hover till you see the little plus sign, like just like that. But I'm going to go ahead and add it down here where I don't have a lot of extra stuff. So I'm going to click on add an activity or resource. And here is the Panopto LTI down here. These activities and resources are in alphabetical order. So just look for the P. You don't need to add the activity name to start with, because when you import a video, it's going to bring in the name of the video as the activity name, but then you can edit it as well if you'd like to. So the first thing we do is click the select content button. It's going to open up a window. This is a default. We cannot disable. I'd rather have it where you can opt in, but instead we're going to tell it that we do not want to grade this video. So this is what you would use if you did want to add some kind of knowledge check, low stakes quizzes in here. Or you can even provide a grade on if a certain percentage of the video has been graded. So that's a nice feature too. So I'm going to say do not grade, and I'm going to click continue. And if you had already uploaded videos into Panopto, like from a previous course, or you've just been uploading things so that they're there, you can grab them from here. We're going to upload something new, so I'm going to click upload here. And you can either just drag and drop your file from your Explorer, or you can click on the button and go navigate to it. So I'm just going to add this first one that popped up here. And you can see up here, the name of my course is just Lori's training course. For an actual course, it would have probably the CRN and the semester and everything in it as part of the folder name. It does take it a couple seconds for it to process, depending on how long the video is. So that's going to process. We'll let that kind of do that in the background. And it's reminding me that the assignment will not be graded down here. And then I'm going to click insert. Now, my other option would be I could actually record a video in here. It won't let me do it now because I'm using, my camera for this Zoom meeting, obviously. But you can do a screen capture through it with your PowerPoint or whatever you want to have on your screen. Or you can just, have a talking head, whatever you would like to do. I'm going to go back to upload, and I'm just going to click insert. And you can see it brought over the name of the video. And I can edit that if I'd like to. Just like that. You can change some of the settings. So I haven't really played with these that much, but you can tell Moodle that you want to accept the grades from Panopto and it will integrate into the grade book. You can hide it from students if you're not ready for them to view it. You can do the restrict access. So if you only want it to be available to a specific student, you can do that just like any other activity in Moodle. And you can set up the activity completion settings and those types of things. And I'm just going to click save and display here. And the video has already been processed. And then it is going to take it a little bit longer to add the captions to it. This is a pretty short video. I think it's just 1 minute and 26 seconds. So those captions should be available fairly quickly. But it just embeds it right here. It's not really embedding it, but it's making it available right here in this viewing window. So it's not actually uploaded in Moodle. It's going to link out to Panopto and play the video from Panopto. You have the ability to download it. The students can't download the video. I can download it since I'm in the instructor. So that protects you from having your students download your videos. If we click on the gear, students can change the speed if they want to watch it on a faster speed. They have the ability to do that. If they need to downgrade the quality, if they have a low internet connection or something, they can do that. They have the ability to forward it or rewind it, by 10 seconds at a time. It has a timer, you can mute it, all those good things there. We'll come back to that in a minute and see if the captions are there. You can also use this little arrow to make it full screen if you need to do that. So now it's full screen.
Jordan, and today I will be sharing with you.
And you can see the captions have been added. And these are really nice. It's got punctuation and complete sentences, which I'm just really excited about. And so as an instructor, you would just need to probably do a spot check. If you're using a lot of technical terminology, just do a spot check to make sure that it correctly captioned those. And since you're the owner of the video, you would be able to click on captions here, and you would just go in and be able to edit those videos right here in the caption player. Some other details about these, let me see, I'm going to go, so what I'm going to do is I'm now in my Panopto course folder. I can access that. And if I had any other videos uploaded into this folder, I would be able to see these here. And so then if you wanted to add a video from another course folder, you would be able to navigate to that by going to, I think we want to go to everything. And you would be able to find your other folders that you have as an owner. So these are some other videos that I've uploaded from other courses. You can see this was from ECAT 1101. This is HO 2208. These are just some videos that I was helping faculty with, and so they show up in my Panopto. But if I want to edit this video here, I'm going to click on the little gear. And this is where I would be able to see the analytics and things. And so if you were to go to, let's see, I believe it's manage. Okay, this is just like our archiving policies and things. Captions are here. This is telling me that it has automatic machine captions. If you do have an SRT or VTT file that has the timings and everything, we can also upload. So if you have some videos from previously that we had captioned for you professionally, we can just take that file and upload it right in here as well. And we don't have to redo them. We can use what was already there. You can look at the quiz results. So if I had added a quiz here, I could see how students did on the quiz. I can share it with other people. So if I wanted to share it with one of you, I could do that from here. I can grab the link, I can embed it. I can also set what time I want it to start. So say you have an hour-long video and you just want them to watch from minute 40 or, whatever, you can set it there and it will just only give students access to that time frame that you have designated. And so you can set that and then copy the link. So you can just grab the link and put the link right into Moodle using the URL. However, that will not track who's watched the video. It will let them access it and watch it, but it won't log those analytics for you. So I do recommend that you use the Panopto integration, the LTI, so that you can have the full advantage of all of those features. The overview just lets me know where it came from, who the owner is, how long it is, all those good things. And I'm thinking that there's no analytics here because no one has actually clicked on it to view it. I think that's why that's not showing here. Another nice feature with this, let's see if I can get it to show. It will create a table of contents for your video. Oh, here's the stats, 3 dots, and then stats. And so right now we've only had one viewer, and that is me, but you'll be able to see the average completion, how many minutes they've actually watched, how many viewers, and then scrolling down, you'll actually have a list down here of who viewed it. So you'd have a list of the students who have watched it. And so that's really handy if a student says, I didn't get the instructions. You could say that's because you didn't watch the whole video. You only watched the first 2 minutes or, whatever. Then also, let's see if I can get to show you. This one might have the table of contents. Yeah, so it creates, they call them chapters based on the content of the video. And so it will go through that video and use its AA feature to create sort of a table of contents, which makes it really nice. If it's a super long video, students can go to a particular section of that video, just click right to it. And as owner of the video, you can edit these as well. So if you want it to have a different name, like this is kind of weird, I could go into editing and fix that. This also is a nice search feature. So if the student is watching for a particular section of your video, so let's say Titans, it will take me right to that section of the video. It's at 3 minutes, 48 seconds. So this is going to make it really handy for students to be able to interact with the content and, study from it and prepare and review the videos later on and things. And so that's an automatic feature. It does take it a couple minutes or so to process once you've uploaded the video to it. Students can also add notes and bookmarks. So if this will be, they're the only ones that will see it. So if they wanted to bookmark some part of the video so they could go back and ask you a question later or study it, they can do that. They can add a bookmark there. Just a quick recap. It provides easy access to course videos for both faculty and students. Like I said, you can search for those keywords within the videos. And this is a feature we definitely have not had with Google Drive or anything like that. I don't think it's even available in YouTube. It has the interactive video quizzing, integrated recording tool, that table of contents with the thumbnails so students can go right to that. And then foremost on my mind is the accessible content. And so we can be more active about being compliant and providing those accessibility features that we should be providing by law for all students. For more information, I just have a little screenshot here. If you go to isu.edu/ITRC and then click on this EdTech Tools button, it will open up. These are all of our Canvas, Moodle, Zoom, and then there's Panopto here. And if you click on this little resources link, it will take you to a document that's on our Tiger Tracks knowledge base, and it links out to both Panopto tutorials, and then also Lance Rowe in our department has recorded some nice little brief videos on how to download your videos from YouTube and then upload them to Panopto. there's three videos, and I can't think of what all of them are right now. But those are really handy because they're specific for our instance of Moodle, and it will walk you through there. And they're all only about a minute and a half each. We're to questions and answers.
Thank you for joining us today. So if you want to learn more, you can use the QR code in the upper right corner of the next few slides to see these same final slides with clickable links. And if you want to learn more about anything we discussed today, you can look at our Tiger Tracks articles, which are a bunch of sort of how-to or sometimes even why-to discussions that we have for the different tools at ISU. We also have a video of webinars just like this one today, our Wednesday webinar video library on YouTube. You can see what else we have coming up throughout the entire semester if you look at our Wednesday webinar schedule. You can also meet with any of us in the ITRC. You can email us at itrc@isu.edu. You can give us a call on the phone at 208-282-5880. And for those of you in Pocatello, you can head down to the basement of Oboler Library, where we are in room B17. And we also do on-demand appointments if you'd like. And these can be over Zoom, over the phone, or even in person. And again, about our future Wednesday webinars, next week, we will be having Create Instructor Presence, which is happening on Wednesday, September 11th at 2 p.m. You can also watch out for announcements in Idaho State Today newsletter. And you can also, of course, check out all of our information about Canvas on the ISU Canvas Transition website. Thanks for joining us today.